wanted to argue with when we finally found a place we could actually do that, the overlap.
Fade Zucrow. They're not related.
He says, well, I got to go to this.
One is my YouTube channel, the other one is the company, right?
All right.
The worst
Then I'm
part,
advertising.
and actually the best thing I did today, and the worst thing I did today at the same time, I was talking to him.
All right, cool. I got it.
Of course.
Thank you, fellow wonderful shirt.
He's holding a lot of friends lately.
Did you see Dan Parker?
So,
And Marcus here.
I only like sincere, genuine people. I'm sorry,
I met him before, but
So anyway, I was eating a couple of Ray Comfort supporters.
Right.
And then right after I'd spit them out, some little girl about this big comes up and hands me a DVD. And I said, what's on the DVD? And she goes, Jesus. He said, I only accept what we can show to be true. She goes, this is true. And I said, if you can't show that it's true, it's not. And she walked away crying. But I also think that was an inoculation. I think that was the injection for the cure. Because truth will set you free, a person pisses you off because truth hurts.
So there's such a thing as truth.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to still play that same stupid game. Why don't you learn? That's a problem. So I don't believe in absolutes, although I did say absolutely because that's what I said was absolutely true. The way that you determine what truth is whatever you can show to be true, right? It doesn't matter that you assert something is truth just because you want it to be. It doesn't count unless you can show that it is. If you can't show that there's any truth to it, then there's no truth to it. And having no reason to believe something is just as good as having good reason not to.
So I'm confused.
Yep.
Do you believe in absolute truth? Or you don't believe in absolute truth?
I told you I don't go for absolutes. Everything is relative.
Is that relative?
What relative?
The idea that everything is relative?
You know what? There may be some variables there. I did say what I just said was absolutely true, and that is correct. Yes. So if there's certain things that I can clearly state unambiguously and can prove, like that there was no flood, for example, I can absolutely prove that. That we can prove that the Bible God does not exist. Absolutely, yes, we can do that.
All without having absolutes.
No. As I said, I don't like to make absolutes, but there are certain things, as I just told you, that you can say with absolute certainty. This is an absolute, right? But I don't try to put absolutes into philosophy and things like that when they don't belong.
Even though you just said it's absolutely true that the flood didn't happen.
No, that's true.
True.
That is true. It is absolutely true. The Bible is nothing but a bunch of mythology that was written by ignorant, bigoted savages who had obviously no idea what they were talking about. And that's why every testable claim the Bible makes has been proven wrong.
I've been curious how atheists deal with the problem of evil. How do you specifically deal with the problem of evil?
Well, we generally argue against it, as I'm doing now.
That there is no such thing as evil, or that...
I'm talking to you, right? I'm an anti-theist. You are a public liar. You are my evil. See, religion...
So evil does exist.
Yeah. Evil exists in the sense that you've got things that are going against the human norm, right? So, as any simple analysis would be that which promotes happiness, health, and well-being is generally considered good, right? And anything that deters that or causes unnecessary harm or suffering. Thank you, theoretical bullshit. I absolutely love that treatise on morality. It's brilliant. So yeah, that's what good and evil are, bad and good. So in those contexts.
So how does an atheist perspective deal with the evil that's happening?
We argue against you.
I mean, let's take from an emotional or psychological perspective, how do you deal with the fact that bad things happen?
Bad things happen.
Now, is it like, hey, it just sucks for you? I mean, some guy's daughter gets cancer and dies young, and you just say, yeah.
You bring that up because you knew you were talking to me?
Yeah, I'm just asking a question.
Okay, so you didn't know about shitty.
That's really shitty. I wouldn't say that. I'll say it. I don't know. Look, that's shitty.
Yeah, let's take another example. What do you say to somebody who's
Maybe I'm not aware that he lose a daughter to cancer or something?
from an atheist perspective?
Sounds like it. Do you know?
From any perspective, they're all humans.
I wasn't aware of that. So that when your reaction made me think maybe that's what happened. And his question, are you bringing that up because of me?
What is it they say?
If there's nothing you can do to solve somebody's problem and they're having a real life situation, and there really is nothing that you can do, and everybody's tried everything possible, the only consolation you can give is some empathy. Wow, I'm really sorry, man. I feel for you. I'm so sorry that happened. This is the best you can do. When you come to me and tell me that you'll fucking pray for me, you push the button. Because when the situation is on the third relapse, and shit is great, don't come to me and tell me that you're going to write a letter to fucking Santa to solve my problem, because I will have no respect for you if you say something stupid like that. And I have a real life situation to deal with. I need real world solutions. And if you can't give one, give me some empathy. But don't insult me like that.
Well, I am sorry to have this. I think you're right. From my perspective, it would be words without action doesn't mean anything. So to just simply say something without doing something, if it's possible, I think it's kind of the exact same. So it didn't mean to get something so close to home. I'm just I love it. The way I see it, there's the Hindu perspective of how do we deal with evil, and that is to say, what goes around comes around. There's the Buddhist perspective.
I used to believe that. Man, I held on to that belief for so long. I wanted, because on some sense or some level, that's actually true. I mean, if you do good things for people, then in general, you're going to get good responses back. If you do right by people, they'll do right by you, right? To some degree. But as you said, it's not absolute. And I've seen where horrible people get huge rewards and have no accountability for the terrible shit that they do. Right? And they won't even admit that anything they've ever done is wrong. Your dad is a beautiful example of that. Won't even admit anything he did was even wrong. And then you have people who justly deserving get absolutely shit on by circumstances. And so this is one of the many evidences of God.
So that's what I'm curious though, is how do you deal from an atheist perspective? It seems like you'd have to look at both situations and go,
what do you mean both situations?
Whether it's somebody who deserves it or somebody who doesn't deserve it. Something bad.
This is why I'm a humanist. Because who is going to save us? It's going to be other people that help people. Right? That's all we have. And because we evolved as a social species, it wasn't necessarily our intelligence that gave us the first edge against the other animals. It was our empathy, our compassion for our family, friends, and fellows, right? That caused us to band together and defend each other. This is how we got. And then we became more social and more intelligent as a result of that.
From the Buddhist perspective, they go, it's all an illusion. From the Christian perspective, we go, yeah, evil exists, and God will take care of it. From the atheist perspective, you have to go, well, if somebody doesn't get caught for doing weak to somebody, oh well, right?
If somebody doesn't get caught for doing evil to somebody, oh well. Let's deal with the situation. If somebody's suffering, help that person. Right? That's more important than vengeance and punishment. Your dad, again, is a beautiful example that the penitentiary system obviously doesn't improve anybody. He came out just as bad as he went in. So that's a failed system.
Yes, I'm looking at it from an atheist perspective, though, still going, failed compared to what?
Failed compared to what?
Yeah, you said it's a failed system. It didn't fix him. I mean,
well,
what's the standard? I guess that's what I'm trying to get at, is how do we deal with the problem of evil? From a Christian worldview, I can make sense of it. It was good, sin came, it's bad, okay, God will judge.
I don't pretend that things exist that aren't evidently true. That's what you do. Okay? So I have to deal with what is evidently true. When people need, help them, right? Yeah, I believe that there should be some kind of a legal system. There has to be some way to enforce against crime, some kind of punishment. Sorry though that is. It's terribly ineffective at rehabilitating people, obviously. But what else are you going to do? There has to be some, because there's always going to be deviations. There are people because evolution goes in every direction. You're going to have people that follow the pattern toward compassion for everyone, and then you're going to have the deviants who are totally selfish. And
how do we know that the deviants are the right way to continue? How do we know that
This conversation.
Wow. Okay. Maybe he meant that as a sincere question. I'll have to approach that. Again, if you're supporting your community, if you're supporting the people around your friends, your family, so forth, this is the norm for society. We're being social, pro-social, I believe is the word, right? Anti-social is when you're only in it for yourself, when it's only for you. This is what's the word? It's a contradiction to our evolution. you are going to be removed from the gene pool one way or another. You're either going to be killed, or ostracized, or imprisoned. This is how we deal with this. This is how society continues its evolution to be more progressive, and we are making some success at that because the situation is that if you go back, even watching movies and stuff that came out 100 years ago, there's a lot of stuff that we used to accept and tolerate as normal that would be unacceptable now. We are far less violent than we were 100 years ago. So, and we are far more compassionate, much more peaceful than we were 100 years ago. Religion would like to reverse that, but we're fighting to make things more secular and continue the improvement.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Nope. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Brian, I'll see you.
There we go.
Come on now.
No, I refused to talk.
I actually did too. It's kind of fun.
We did it at the same time,
Do you know who that was?
and then I just posted a selfie. We just blew up.
Do you know who that guy was?